Viewer discretion is advised.
This pain to cool the lava you pump through my
single solitary viewer, welcome back to Ep9. Before we tackle on the next case, a cutscene. The Golden Butterfly. Yes, it's pronounced butterfly now. Read the memo. The memo points out it's pronounced butterfly. Is fine.
Galloway.
Lipkowski.
Got it, Skipper. Yeah, I'll bring him. He's my partner, after all.
What have we got?
New case. White female dumped in plain sight in the grass at the end of Hill Street. Hacks are all over it. Captain's trying to fend them off.
That sounds awfully similar.
The first rule of police work is make no assumptions until you've seen the evidence. Skipper wants you to have your newspaper face on, college boy. I think I know the place where they found the lady. It overlooks Sunset Boulevard. Let's go.
Sunset
Mouthpiece tore strips off me at the
Boulevard.
grand jury. Case was thrown out. Now the DA wants my head.
Well, I mean, make a better case next time, dude. Jeez. Wow, for once I'm like a nerd like Cole
That's
Phelps.
that cop. Seems like a decent guy.
He's not a decent guy.
Mister,
Trust
a
me.
man like you always loses a battle of wits because you're unarmed. What the hell?
Alright, let's get to the crime scene, I says.
You did a decent job on the Henry case, Phelps. Not bad for your first time at bat.
Thanks, Rusty.
But don't go getting ahead of yourself. That's one clearance under your belt. Now it's a new day with a new dead lady that needs our attention.
No assumptions until we see the evidence, right?
Right. See, I knew you were a fast learner, Phelps. You might get along after all.
Apologies to all officers who may need help, but Cole Phelps no longer responds to these cases because they might adversely affect the number of stars he gets in resolving the case.
Now, boys, you know as much as I do. I'll be holding a press conference once the autopsy's been completed. I have two of my finest investigators on the case, fresh from bringing down the sword of justice on the crazed sex...
Captain, aren't there similarities between this murder and the murder of Celine Henry? And of Elizabeth Short, for that
So you don't
matter?
believe there's a crazed sex killer at large preying on women?
Boys, be sensible. We have the greatest police force in all the world with the greatest scientific investigators at our disposal. How can any killer continue to beat that? Be advised. We keep the gas chamber at San Quentin primed for the sons of Cain who continue to believe they can take a life in the City of Angels.
Yeah, right. Any new leads in the Dahlia case?
Run along, boys, and let these officers get to work. We have God's work to do here, and it can't be delayed.
What do we have, Captain?
Another woman sacrificed. Speak to Carruthers. I want daily reports, gentlemen.
Daily reports, my god, that's a lot of paperwork.
This is awful.
Skipper, you can't do that.
Awful. Why
Detective,
can't we get any closer?
I was first on scene.
How bad is it?
You find her, Gonzalez?
Not me. A family out for a stroll. I was first reporting.
Can you show me the body?
It's under the pepper tree, this way.
I hope I don't have to do too much
what's going
censoring,
on over
but
there?
this is looking like it's going to be similar to the Henry case. Already, you can tell by where the body is found. Another one of those parks with a view.
Can't be much help to you, Phelps.
Nobody's of much help to me. Great.
She is.
I have to censor everything now. Dang it! Let's try to make sure that I don't have to... I never see the body in the shot that way. I don't have to censor anything.
The
Footsteps?
stopping angle in the Henry case. Was it reported in the press?
Sure was. Every detail a copycat would want was there in the story.
So we have the small footprints again. Allow me to avoid looking at the body for as much as I can. You know, this demonetized... Okay, the purse. There's Phelps' tip right here. Give me my money. Oh, yes, money. Yes. Yes.
The motive was robbery. Why not take the money?
I don't know. Maybe the money was taken. Maybe the money was taken. Maybe the money was taken, Phelps. God damn it, they don't even give me the option. Deidre Moeller. Okay, well, you know, nobody...
Well, we have a name.
Teacher Association.
Can you run Deirdre Muller by R&I?
Back in a second.
It's pronounced Deidre? Deidre Moeller? Okay. I stand corrected. Alright.
Ligature mark is very
distinctive. I'll do some comparisons back at the lab and get back to you.
Very distinctive ligature marks indeed.
Looks like she was tied up.
It does at first, but that would leave a mark on her other wrist, too. I think her watch might have been torn off.
A watch was torn off. Okay.
What's this mark? A cut on a finger.
Fourth finger, left hand. A wedding or engagement ring. Violently removed.
It's also, I notice, a chipped fingernail as well, but missing jewelry is something we can do.
Detectives, R&I says that Deidre Mahler of 130 North Bonnie Bray was reported missing this morning by her husband, Hugo Mahler.
What'd I tell you? Let's grab the husband, take him downtown, and work him over. Could have this wrapped up by lunchtime.
What about not making assumptions and going on the evidence?
Similar MO.
To what? The Dahlia? I don't think so.
Celine Henry.
That's a closed case. This is probably another sad sack who lost his temper with a broad who wouldn't put out.
Are you a suspect, Rusty?
Watch your mouth, Phelps. All I'm saying is we got enough to do without reopening closed cases.
Talk me through it, Mal.
Severely battered, on display. Footprints would indicate that she has been stomped. Size of the footprints would seem to indicate a smallish men's shoe. What size shoe did Mendez wear?
You finished?
No, I'm not. At a glance, I would say strangulation was the cause of death. I'll need to do further tests for
Angry boyfriend. If they were married, they'd be at home. Not humping out here in Lover's Lane.
Thanks for showing me the body so often. That's gonna take like 5 hours to edit. Alright, let's go to the Molo residence.
There still might be some play in the boyfriend angle.
I thought we were on our way to lock up the husband.
If it doesn't work out, then.
Deirdre Muller has suffered enough. More than enough. You shouldn't make disparaging comments about her without even the slightest inkling of what she was like.
She was a woman, wasn't she? Well, around about my third divorce, I realized women might not be the pure angels we imagined. You're married, ain't you, Phelps?
Don't make any insinuations about my wife.
Hey, she's a woman.
She's the mother of my children.
Wait, Phelps
You're
has
a
children?
father, Cole? Then don't tell me your eye don't bend.
This conversation is over.
I bet it is.
Officer needs help. 211 and shots fired.
Why do the frickin' Mullers live on the other side of Los Angeles entirely? They'll drive through everyone's lawn. Try and stop me. I'm Cole Phelps. The Muller residence. Ici Monsieur Mulder. Oui, oui.
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Is your father home?
He'll be home soon. He's been out looking for Mommy.
What's your name, miss?
Michelle Eloise Mahler?
Can we come in?
I suppose so.
So your initials are Mim? That's kind of unfortunate
Could you
for
have a seat for me, Michelle?
That's
We're
right.
gonna have a look around.
It's important to smoke in front of the children. All right, let's have a look around.
Back any moment. Just sit down.
Nothing significant.
Don't forget Mom's birthday on the 18th?
My partner will explain everything when he gets back, okay?
Why don't you explain anything, Rusty? Like, I don't want to... Why am I stuck with doing the babysitting and exploring the... No. That doesn't look relevant. Alright, Michelle, you're going to have to do the dishes here. Alright, let's look at the other rooms. Violin? Completely irrelevant.
Don't think this is anything.
No, it's a little booklet thing. So we remember from the previous case, the shoe print size was 8.
Size 8.
Yeah, size 8 workbook. Now it looks like our two cases may actually be connected. Was Mendez innocent? Was he framed?
Elgin wristwatch. Probably the same one snatched from her body.
Probably. What about this? The ring. The wedding. Would anyone have keep the box of their wedding
No
ring?
sign of a wedding ring.
Like, the married ladies out there, do you actually have the box of the wedding ring left? Or do you just, like, have the wedding ring or band or whatever on your finger instead, you know? This seems like... Seems more likely to me. Anyway.
Is this about Mommy? Daddy is trying to find her. Please tell me she's okay.
Oh, she's fine.
I'm sorry to have to tell you this, Michelle, but your mother is dead.
You know. Fine. Dead. Is there really that much of a difference?
Do you think you could answer a few questions for us?
Could try.
When did you last see your mother?
Yesterday afternoon. I went to a dance at Belmont High. Mommy was supposed to pick me up, but she didn't show.
So what did you do then?
I was upset. Daddy came instead.
No. So here's what she's doing. She's trying to give Dad an alibi. She's trying to give Dad an alibi. I can't call her on it, so I got a doubt.
So you were hanging around the school for quite a while. What happened with your father?
I don't know. I called and finally he answered. He came straight away then.
Indeed, he did not really have an alibi, as we suspected.
Some of your mother's jewelry was missing. Can you describe her things?
At which pawn shop did you sell them?
A watch.
A ring and a
I never
watch,
paid
thanks.
much attention to that stuff.
Really? Well, then I'm smelling doubt. Wait, hold on. She's looking... She's looking a little truthful. So I'm leaning with truth here. Should I ask the community? Whoops, how do I... Oh, there you go. Should I ask the community? Because I'll have another intuition point soon. Or should I just go with... Oh, she's on the verge of crying. She's dead! She's gonna cry? You're gonna cry? Oh, she's almost crying. Oh, you'll never see your mom again. She's gonna cry. I'm so cruel. Okay, let's go with truth.
I know it's painful, Michelle. But this may be important. She wore a wedding ring?
Mommy chose it herself. A rose gold wedding band and a matching diamond and ruby engagement ring.
She wore a watch?
Yes, the yellow gold Elgin watch. Daddy bought it for her birthday. We had a fight. It was kind of a makeup present.
They had a fight.
Your mom and dad are happily married?
What are you saying? Of course they are.
Yeah, I'm gonna call BS on that one. You just said they had a fight. Well, you know, of course one fight doesn't mean much, but yeah, still calling it. And she's not on the verge of tears anymore either. Yeah, okay. Doubt.
They weren't happy, were they, Michelle? Did your father ever hit your mother?
Just the once. She said she would leave him if he ever did it again. He bought her a brooch pin to make up for it. And he always wore her golden butterfly.
Thanks, Miss Muller. You've been very brave.
Hey! What gives?
Daddy, the police
Go to your
are
room,
here.
please, Michelle. I'll talk to the police.
Daddy, Mommy is gone.
Go to your room, young lady. She's not even out of school. You can't come in here interrogating her like she's some
Your wife
kind
was
of...
found murdered this morning.
Found? What the... But she only...
We have some questions that we would like to ask you.
Sure, yeah.
Greg Grunberg, everyone. Greg Grunberg.
What size shoe do you wear, Mr. Muller?
Why do you ask?
It's routine, sir. Simple process of elimination.
Are they tiny little lady
Nines,
feet?
I think.
Oh, nines, I think. Is that so? Yeah, I think we know about that one. With the size 8 work boots right here, yeah. So, whoops, wrong button. Wrong button. We could press 3 for lie.
Why are you lying to me, Mr. Muller?
Yeah, why?
Why would I lie to you at a time like this?
I don't know, because you want to look innocent?
That's funny. The work boots we found here are size 8s. Why lie about it if you've got nothing to hide?
Because I always get teased about the size of my feet.
Little lady feet? Yeah.
You know, small feet, small...
Always been true in my experience.
That was really an important thing to add in there, Rusty.
So you were here all night. You stayed in while your wife went out to pick up your daughter?
Yes, that's correct.
We know that's not correct. Because Michelle Muller reports calling home repeatedly with no answer on the night of the murder. So again, 3.
You should come clean if you're having an affair, or if there's something going on.
I told you I was here. Were you saying I wasn't?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
So why did you take so long to answer the phone when your daughter called?
Okay, I went out for a while. I was driving around. It's my way of relaxing.
Or, you know, perhaps purchasing hefty pieces of rope? Missing persons report.
You phoned in a missing persons report this morning?
Oh, did he?
Yeah, that's right. My wife didn't come home last night. She left around 9:30. Michelle was out at dance. She called me to let me know that Deidre didn't turn up.
Well, that sounded factual. Why is he all shifty? Greg Grunberg, why are you being all shifty here? I don't see anything here that... So I'm guessing that's going to be a doubt situation then?
Did your wife ever go out by herself? To bars, nightclubs?
No. What are you suggesting? You suggesting my wife's loose?
Yes.
Now is not the time for you to be pushing me, mister.
Your daughter said you were having an argument.
We argued about who would pick up Michelle. I worked a full day. I wanted to come home, put my feet up.
On her corpse? History of violence?
Your wife was beaten and then strangled. In your case, you have no alibi and a history of violence towards your wife.
That's not true, god damn it.
What do you mean that's not true? Butterfly brooch purchased for Deidre after domestic violence incident. So 3 lie.
It is true, Hugo. You're a violent man. You try to keep a lid on it at home, but sometimes you lost control. Your daughter and your wife were scared of you.
You don't know anything about me.
I know about the golden butterfly, Hugo. And how you bought your wife off the last time you heard her.
She liked to spend money, all right? Dresses, jewelry, her hair. It drove me goddamn crazy. Do I look like a Rockefeller?
Nobody likes a cheapskate, Hugo.
Getting hostile with us is a very bad idea, Hugo.
I'm no murderer.
Make some arrangements for your daughter, and then present yourself to Central Station for questioning.
You gotta be kidding me, Phelps. Put the cuffs on him.
This is an outrage. I didn't kill my wife.
Your daughter is in the next room, Mueller, so I'm giving you a break. Don't make me change my mind, and don't make me come looking for you.
You don't want Cole Phelps to go Terminator on your ways.
We should go back in there and bust his ass.
1, we need to break his alibi. Check phone records, canvass the neighbors. 2, we have motive of domestic violence, which probably goes for half the men in L.A. 3, we have no evidence tying him to the crime scene.
Hello, detective.
What's up, woman? Oh. Oh, and the phone icon is there.
Yes, ma'am.
I heard the terrible news over the radio.
And you can help us with our inquiries?
Yes, sir. They had a row last night. I heard Mrs. Mueller screaming.
Did you see Mrs. Mueller come home late last night at all?
No, not at all. I did see Mr. Mueller put something in the incinerator earlier this morning, though.
I told you he was our guy. Now let's get this bum downtown and into a cell.
Look, there he is now.
Dang it. I forgot to use the phone. Greg Grunberg, what are you doing?
Incinerator. Don't let him get away.
Okay, but no shooting. We need this guy to make the case.
What do you mean, no shooting?
Be careful. He looks
How close do I have to be to tackle you? How did they suddenly sprint off? Where did the sudden burst of speed come from? I was catching up to him.
Enough running, Hugo! Hands where we can see them.
How did Rusty know where to go? So many questions.
This doesn't look good, Hugo.
No, that does not, in fact,
I can
look
explain
good.
the blood.
Get him booked in at Central, officer. Then put him in an interview room. We'll be speaking with him later. And inform the captain.
Yes, sir, detective.
Is there someone you can call, miss?
I don't... No one's home and...
You need somewhere to stay, Michelle.
Yeah.
You have other family? Grandparents? Aunts or uncles?
Call Aunt Helen, but she lives in Bakersfield and...
Call her. We're gonna get someone down here from Juvenile Hall to talk to you in the meantime.
We ought to get some uniforms down here, clean up, take care of the kid.
I need the phone, though. Can I use the phone inside here?
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
Oh, little Michelle's crying
How
in her
can I
room.
help, Detective?
I need an address on a Belmont High School.
Checking for you, Detective. Belmont High, 1575 West 2nd Street.
Thanks, ma'am.
But here's the deal.
Galloway, Homicide Division, badge number 564.
Go ahead, Detective Unit.
Can we get Ray Pinker and a technical services team to a house at 130 North Bonnie Bray Street? And send someone down from Juvenile Hall to look after a young lady.
Roger, 11K. Inform Detective Phelps that the coroner has a report waiting at the police morgue downtown when he's available.
Got it, KGPL.
The coroner wants to see us. But yeah, from what I remember, you see, the first time I played this was many years ago, but back then there was a TV series on called Heroes, starring among others Greg Grunberg, who plays Mr. Mueller. And so from that, spoilers for the case, I now recall that he's not the murderer, he's the red herring. So it's going to be, again, another case where the husband didn't actually do it.
Sponsored by the Flues Crew on Patreon.